In this video, we're going to look at some applications of multiplying numbers in polar or exponential form. Okay, so let's look at how we can use this really nicely. Take a number like this, so minus 2 plus 2i. Well, one way to work out z cubed is to first get this into modulus argument form or exponential form, and then apply the results we've just looked at. So if I convert this number into modulus argument form or polar form first, here's what I get. The modulus of this is square root of 2 squared plus 2 squared, which is 2 root 2. And the argument of this, if I'm a little bit careful here, so minus 2 plus 2i. I know that this angle here is going to be pi over 4, and so its argument here is 3 pi over 4. So z expressed in polar form is, I'm just going to write it in the simple form, a modulus of 2 root 2 and an argument of 3 pi over 4. So if I take z cubed, that's z times z times z. So z times z times z. So what do? Well, we multiply up the modulus. So that's 2 root 2 times 2 root 2 times 2 root 2. And when you multiply that up, you get 16 root 2. And what about the argument? Well, we add the arguments, and in this case 3 times. So it's 3/4 pi plus 3/4 pi plus 3/4 pi, which is 9 pi over 4. Now, let's think about what that actually means. That's not a standard way of reporting an argument. So let's think about how we convert this. We start off at 0 here. If we go all the way around here, we're at pi. If we come all the way around further, we're now at 2 pi. And 9 over 4 pi is just pi over 4 beyond 2 pi. So it's here. Now what is that? Well, that is simply pi over 4. So actually we can just write this as a modulus of 16 root 2 and an argument of pi over 4. Essentially, you can just add or subtract multiples of 2 pi from your arguments until you get a number between minus pi and pi. So there is a relatively quick way of working out z cubed. How about this? I've got this number here, w, it's 3e to the I pi over 3. So if I work out w to the power 4, I need to, and that's w times w times w times w, I need to apply that to the 3 here. So 3 to the power of 4 is 81. And then the argument, well, I need to add that to itself 4 times. So pi over 3 added up 4 times gets me 4i pi over 3. So 4i pi over 3. Now that's not between the usual range of minus pi and pi, so I'm just going to subtract 2 pi from that. And when I subtract 2 pi from that, I get 81 and then minus 2i pi over 3. Now, since the question here was given in exponential form, we might give our answer in exponential form, 81 e to the minus 2i pi over 3. Okay, what about combining them like this? So we've already seen that this number here was the same as 2 root 2 and then an argument of 3 pi over 4. And we've already, well, this one's already in a form that is okay for us. So when I multiply these up, here's how I can do it. I can first say, well, the modulus of z squared is just 2 root 2 squared, and the modulus of w cubed is just the modulus of 3 cubed. So my overall modulus is simply going to be 2 root 2 squared times 3 cubed, which is 216. So that's my new modulus. My argument is simply going to be the arguments added up twice from z, so that's going to be 2 lots of 3 pi over 4 plus 3 lots, because it's w cubed, plus 3 lots of pi over 3. So work all of that out and we get 2.5 or 2.5 pi, or let's say 5 pi over 2. But as an argument, that's bigger than 2 pi, so subtracting 2 pi from that, I get pi over 2. So what does that mean? It means that this number here, z squared times w cubed, has a modulus of 216 and an argument of pi over 2. So there it is in polar form. Now in this case, we might actually want to work out what this actually is in a more straightforward form, because an argument of pi over 2 simply means that it's up on the imaginary axis, and if it's got an argument of 216, it actually means it just is 216i. So that is the number. There's no real part to that. What about this? Well, our modulus here is going to be 2 root 2 squared divided by 3 cubed. So in this case, that's just 8 over 27. And our argument, we're going to subtract now. So 2 times 3 pi over 4 minus 3 times pi over 3. So we subtracted this time because we were dividing. And when we do that, we get pi over 2. So what does that mean? It means our number has a modulus of 8 over 27 and an argument of pi over 2. So it actually had the same argument as the multiplication here. And for the same reason, it means this number is actually just 8 over 27i.